Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I see they released an update on the fishing net. So what I wanted to do was I created a rig here just to set up. Oh, and there's the net. Cool, so you create I put 4 of them on there, and then I created the logic node. Okay, so let's see what happens. So if we open the net, it'll open like that. Cool, and we can make... It doesn't tell us the length of the net, unfortunately. I don't know, that's kind of stupid, but maybe they'll update it again, you know. I mean, why we don't want to give the player the length, right? Anyways, that's enough of me ripping on this. Let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, see, it's quite big. Quite big and meshy. Okay, and then if we bring it in like that. Alright, so basically what I'm thinking is I'm probably going to have to build a small fishing boat. I don't have a fishing boat. I have the huge fishing boat, right? But I don't have a small fishing boat. And then apparently there's like a release catch button. So I'm not too sure how we're going to be able to test this here. I'm just trying to think. I don't think I have any... I might have to quickly build a barge just to sail. Just to sail out here and take a look. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. So if I load... What can we use? What can we convert into a fishing ship? I don't know if I have any smaller... I got this thing, but it's mammoth, right? It's massive. The fishing trawler. I don't want to build something that big. I want to build something small. Something kind of mid-range. Let's see if I have a hull that I can use that I can convert into a fishing ship here. It's kind of mid-range. Got this one here. That's kind of all I got for these. A lot of these hulls are kind of like, nah, you know, like this one here. Oh boy, what an idea that was. What an idea that was. It floats. It's just not wide enough. I don't know. I must have been testing out some ideas. Is this one ready to go? It even has a motor. It's got a motor in there. Let's see. Let's test this one out here. Ho! This won't be, there's probably no way to get on it. I might be able to convert this into a small fishing ship. I'm just trying to think of what I could do. If I made it wider, and if I made the front, like, throttle lever, I don't know what this is. One, is that the, oh, it's a water jet. Okay, 0, is that the water jet? Yeah, that must be the trim on the water jet. Oh wow, this thing's pretty good, actually. It's got no, okay, before I go too far, it's got no rudders or anything on it. Okay, so what I'll do is, maybe real quickly, we'll convert this into a fishing ship. But what we need to do is, we need to get rid of the front here, basically. Or that goes to here? Yeah, it's so long. So let's just cut that. And you know, maybe I messed up. No, we're gonna clear that. And let's see, how can we? All right. Try and turn this into like kind of a round sort of nose. Let's see here. So if we come out maybe like that, And then maybe like that, and then we'll do our turn. Like that. All right, and then what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is our front. Cool. Get this done real quickly here, and then we'll see about. It's been a few days since I played some Stormworks, so I just saw that the update was out, and I thought, hey, you know what? Every single YouTuber is gonna be putting out videos, so I may as well join. I may as well join the crowd, right? Let's see here. So this would come down like that. And of course, we'll get rid of that. Yeah, probably there. And then, oh, I see the issue now. So if we come in, maybe I can't use the 2. Maybe this has to be by 1, just to give us that shape. Because it's hard. It's going to be hard to blend this. Let's see. We could come up to there. Yeah, that'll work, actually. And then... all right. There we go. And now this one here could be the 2. And then this one here will go to the 4. Yeah, I don't want to create another massive ship. They just take so long to complete, and I have a few massive ships that are, like, still need to be complete. So I just don't want to create another massive vessel if I can avoid it. So if we can get this small, a medium-sized fishing boat. Which is pretty much what this is going to be, just a mid-size. Hopefully it can be a mid-size or a small, not a mid-size ship, probably a small ship. Yeah, so let's see. So we'll do that, and then looks like we had a floor in here. This is, I'm assuming, is probably fuel. Yeah, it's probably fuel. And maybe what I'll do is I'll double up the water jets, or what I'll do is I'll change them to propellers. But they seem to be working now. I know I stopped using them because they were before they made the changes. 1, 2, let's see, we'll bring that up to 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, whoops, 2, 3. All right. Yeah, so fortunately, hey, I don't kind of like that. It's too bad. I wonder if it should come forward a little bit more, just so it's not so, like... Let's see, how would that work here? We probably need a block, and then... Oh, you know what? No, I think what we can do here, we can at this point. I think we can. Oh boy. Ah! No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Yes. I think we can actually get away with this here. Maybe that? Let's see. I guess that looks all right. It's gonna have to be a bit. It's gonna have to be longer, obviously, and then the back. Oh boy. You know, sometimes I do these builds, and just like in the middle of the night or whatever, and I never, you know, there's a reason why we don't ever publish everything that we work on, and that's because sometimes ideas just don't. That's all they are. They're just ideas. All right, now that's cool. Now I know this this whole front area. Can we do that? Can we cut that? We can probably bring that into here. Paste, merge. I don't really, let's see, I haven't looked at too many fishing ships. So I don't really know, like, you know, what they kind of look like a general layout of the ship. Usually what I do is I just guess. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a ship, and I just build a ship based on my imagination. 99% of the time, it all comes from my imagination. So, oh, that must have been our linear speed. Linear speed doesn't really matter a whole lot in this one. I guess just because with the updates, we're gonna be taking it a little slow with the net. All right, so. Can we do that? I know this is gonna look ugly. It's temporary. I promise. This is just temporary. I'll put out I'll work on it. Let's say that I'll work on it, and then I'll put out a video later on of this ship being worked on. Let's see. Can we do that? Oh, we can. Okay, cool. Yes, it's gonna have a square top. Yes, it's going to be kind of, you know, this is going to be shaped. It'll be shaped into the front of the boat. At this point in time, I just wanted to test out the nets, right? So what do we do for the nets? Okay, so first off, we need, that motor is right, that's right in the way. Let's get rid of that. So we need a way to store the stuff, right? We need to store the stuff and things. So I'm assuming... All right. What am I assuming here? Let's see. If I come across to there... Oh, look. I already put a hole in the boat right there. We don't want to forget that. Okay, and if I come across to here, and then we come across to the back side of the boat, does that take everything? It does. I can probably bring that. Oh, boy. Oh, I see. And then I just need some electricity and stuff, yeah. So, I think I can do that. We want to go right down to the bottom of the boat. Okay, and then if I cut that, let's see, and we just come back like, I don't know, maybe to there. Yeah, that's probably a good length for a fishing ship. It doesn't need to be absolutely mega. If they're too big, they take a long time to... What did I do here? Let's see. Let's see here. Fluid. Let's put this here. I know it's another build video. This is just gonna be a quick build video. Hopefully it's not turning out that way so far. It's not turning out to be very quick, huh? Okay, now this. Oh, that was our... What's that? Okay, so I'm assuming this was probably our fluid for the water jet, and then the other one was fuel for the engine. This one here. All right, and honestly, that should be that. And that was just the fluid thing for the thing and the thing. Okay, cool. So we'll patch that. Turn this back on. Patch that. And okay, I'm ready to extend the boat. So this back part here is going to be where we're going to store the fish. Yeah, what I'll do is we have this video here, and then what I'll do is I'll put out a video later on. I'll go through this and I'll build it up and everything else, and it should look all right. Okay, so now I can cancel that, and we can take this whole thing and we can cut it. Let's do that. Paste, and then we can merge that with that. All right, now of course I'm gonna have to move that for obvious reasons. So what we need to do is we need to extend the net. Let's just see if this thing floats first off. Let's see if it floats. Does it stand up? Okay, it doesn't float, probably because there's way too much fuel in the bottom now. Oh, yeah. I'd say way too much fuel inside. Let's see if that's better. Not bad, not bad. We've got all this weight back here that we need to counteract. What do we have here? This is the spawner. And then those are probably just meters. All right. Oh, yeah, that's probably doesn't help either. Let's see. Is that a hole into the boat? That is a hole into the boat, or is it just a... That's covered up by the motor. All right, should be secured now. What's going on here? All right, well, let's just check to see. That obviously I'm probably spawning in way too much fuel. So I don't know if I had a... The meter, is it still... It's that one there. Alright, let's check it out here. Still too much. How much fuel is in there? That's it. Only 23,000 liters. And we're sinking. Oh man, this is brutal. This is brutal. I forgot how difficult it is to work with fuel after working with nuclear power for so long. Though they did change it. They did change it so it doesn't leak. The nuclear power doesn't leak anymore. So, like with this ship, the range that it'll have is so small. I know it's only a single engine and all that sort of stuff, but I mean the amount of fuel that a single large engine sucks back. And the fact that we're only able to... So two options. I can either make it a little bit wider. Let's see, I can either make it a little bit wider, which probably what I'll need to do. Oops. Yeah, I think I'll have to make this just a little bit wider. Otherwise, I'll be sacrificing. I'll have to sacrifice a little bit. And then, of course, we still need... Yeah, there's still a lot to go on here, right? We still need the hopper, which, I don't know, did they change the... They did change the mass, right? So basically on the back here, is probably what we would do in there. What are they there? They're 9. By 5. See, I could do something like that. And we could put these in here. Now these hold quite a bit of, they'll hold quite a bit of fish. Yeah, now we'll see what this does to it, to our ship. So if I spawn that in there, it's all the weight, right? It's all the weight. So there we go. Now we're kind of equalizing with the weight, and now we need to gain that much height. So I think the width is okay actually. And then, like I say, as far as the net goes, we're probably going to need track. I'm just assuming here, we're probably going to need something like this. Because, so, we have to let the net out. It has to extend. And then, 3, 4, oops. I guess we can do that. We have to let the net out and it has to extend, right? And then we needed, it said 4 nodes. So if this was the net, for example, we'd have 2 nodes here, let's say. And then we would also need to have 2 nodes like here, for example. That will allow the net to go down into the water. How far, I'm not sure. We may have to... Sorry, just the incoming moment of temporary genius here. That's what we're about to witness here, an incoming moment of temporary genius. Stormworks genius. Alright. I'm just... Okay, so this will be in, and then this here will be out, and then this here will be release fish. Okay, so then the fish are obviously, they're gonna fall, and in this, hopefully they're gonna fall, and hopefully they're gonna get caught here. So all this we're gonna test out right now. That and that. Come on, extend. Come on, extend. Really? I hate that. It's just selecting the wrong block, right? Okay, so we've got that. So that will extend out. Now the net is actually going to be over here. So this isn't actually going to work. This whole contraption that I have here is actually going to have to move. And it's going to have to be here, paste, and then I'm going to have to merge that with that. Now, the only issue is the motor. no, these are going to have to come back further. These are going to have to come back to at least there. Hopefully. And then that means that I don't want these to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't want these to be longer than that. I'm hoping fish are just going to drop, because what I'd like to do is we can lower the net down so it's basically on top of these, and then just go release the fish. And then the fish should just flop around, and then they'll go right into the hopper. Or at least that's kind of the plan. Now, where I was getting at with the temporary moment of genius is I was thinking if I attach winches onto here, and then from here I take the what is it? The net thing. All right, and then if I do this, and if I cut it, all right, we'll paste that there. Paste that there. Yeah, this is just like a real quick a ship build. Paste that there and paste that there, and I'm really hoping that I can get it to. Okay, and then now what do we need? We need probably just an anchor. Actually, I don't think we need a cable, unless we want to get some statistics from that. Okay, we not. Oh, right. It has to go. Yes. Okay, now that's making a little more sense. So we're going to do that. And then what I'd like to do is probably something like that. And then, of course, we have our net, which is here. So our net is separate from the rest of that contraption. I'll just spawn it in and see how that looks. I know it's gonna it's gonna sink. Cool. So there's our net. There's our net. Yeah, and then we can extend it in the water. And now the other thing that we could also do is, I mean, we can make these things pivot. We can make them flail out. I guess we can, you know, we can make the net a lot wider than it is, right? Right now, for example, the net is only going to be as wide as that. But what we can now do is take this out to here. All right, we can cut this and we can paste it, and then we can also take some track. Probably gonna need something like this. I want to use either track, maybe pivots. I wonder if a pivot will work in this case. We can just use. I know I would try. Could try those. I just don't know how well they'll do in the water. So we want something like that, and then this could attach to here, and then we can just merge that, and then merge that, and then that way we can. Okay, cool. And then this has to be merged together. Ooh, that I like. That I like. That's neat. That's neat. It's just the boat, right? And as you can see, it's the boat's not wide enough. So I think I can probably make it a little bit wider. Yeah. I think so. I think I can probably make this a little bit wider. Hey, but to do that now that the crane and everything is on, it needs to go at least 3 or 4 blocks. At least. All right, so let's attempt. Okay, first I'm going to save this, as small fish boat. We're gonna go through this. This is gonna be like a complete build, just like the big ones. We're gonna go through this, and yeah, it's gonna be incredible. Okay, so with the details and everything else, it just should look really cool. Okay, so now we've done that. We'll take it all the way up to here. We'll take it all the way up to there. And we'll cut that, and we'll go, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 could be good. Okay, then we'll clear the content. And then, yeah, splitting a ship is always difficult. And we'll cut that, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, and we'll paste that. 1, 2, 3, perfect. Merge. Now, that means I might have to change the front a little bit, just so it has a little bit more of a, this has to be extended by 1 anyways, just so it has a little bit more of a hook to it, I guess. I don't know, I've seen some boats and they're like flat. They're flat in the front. That's just not me. I just like it to be just a little bit round. 1, oops. Oh boy! Okay. And it should float a little bit better now as well. Yeah, there we go. And then, because we need to build like cabins inside and all that for the crew, probably just have a small crew, a boat like this, just a couple fishermen, 1 or 2. This wouldn't be like a massive, the fish factory. Now I get to go over the fish factory again. All right, so that's that. Let's do this real quickly. All right, there might be some difficulty in the back. Okay, fill that in. I don't know, the fuel tank's going to be absolutely massive now. We can do that. I think that seals it up. All right. We'll see how it handles. That's that. Oh, and then these. Probably doesn't matter. Cool. Paste. Now, I am probably going to have to double up on the engine here. Now that we made it wider, it's going to be far too big to reasonably. I might even actually change this to a modular. I might change it to a modular engine, just because with the modular engines, we can really dial in the fuel efficiency, and then it'll make this work. These base engines, they're good. They just don't have that. They just don't have that. The ability to change the engine efficiency like you can with the modular engines. So, which is one, that's one reason I think why the modular engines are so used. They're so well used as well. Okay, there, and then what's going on here? There. Jeepers, let's see. Okay, if I change the hopper, Right, now we have this whole area in here. I want to see if I can just, now that I've changed that, if that changes the amount that we can hold in here, right? Let's see, because I might be able to use the medium hoppers in here now. Or the small hoppers, I might be able to get more out of it. Let's try the medium hopper. We can get 2. Oh, but we can't. But that's it. Okay, so, and then if we try just the regular hopper. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So if we do the large hopper. And what if we do... I mean, we could do that. We could try that. That's not bad. That's a neat little, nice little area for to store the fish. And I don't think there's any room underneath. How much room is underneath there? Just a little bit. Probably what I'll do is I'll just close that off. All right, let's see how that looks. Oh, it went straight down. Why is that? Is it still complaining about there being too much fuel in here? I know this is open and all that stuff as well. Let's see if we can merge that together. Yeah, I like that. Of course, I'll be changing this from a box. It's not going to stay as a box. We will definitely change it into something shapely, I suppose. All right, maybe there was a hole in there somewhere. Let's see. There, I think we're sealed. I think we're sealed. Yeah, it just keeps going straight down. I think it's just way too much fuel in there now. Oh no, this is not sealed. Okay, 25,000. What about in here? No, it is flooding. All right, well that makes sense with the window. Okay, and now this flooding in here. Why is it flooding in here? Oh, there must be a hole somewhere. Can you see a hole anywhere? I don't see a hole anywhere. Oh yeah, I do. Oh no. Oh yeah, it's right there. Water jet. Okay, but that doesn't explain why this area is flooding. Or does it? Hey, there we go. Yeah, so now just a little bit too much fuel, I think. I mean, we didn't really extend the fuel tank by that much. You know, like that's gonna make it tiny. Ooh, like borderline. Man, this is a real pain. Trying to work with all this stuff. 19,000 units of fuel. And that's how we sit in the water. I don't know, it doesn't seem right. It seems like we're still flooding down here. Yeah, we're still flooding down here. Why are we flooding down here? What is going on? Is it these holes? Oh yeah, it's probably these holes. No, it's gotta be some. What? It's gotta be something else.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Every four computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has delivered power.
Discovery Houston, France, ATO.
No idea. No idea what it could be.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It's gotta be from around here. I know it's not. The engine is I'll plug that anyways, but I know the engine is up there, which is why we extended that. But it's flooding. It's flooding here. It's flooding it here. Oh man. How is water still getting inside? Look, it's full. It's full. Oh, there must be a hole somewhere. There must be a hole somewhere. Or yeah, where we didn't merge. Alright, well I do apologize for the delay. I'm not sure what is going on. Why we're spawning with fluid inside of here. As far as I know, we're completely sealed, so we shouldn't be... As far as I know, there's no holes in there. There's no holes in here. Oh, this is a mystery. Absolute mystery, unless it's coming down from here. And flooding, but it can't be because we don't have that connected. I don't know. I can plug those. Let's see, let me think rationally for a moment in time. Think rationally. Why is there water? Oh, hey, there it is. There it is. Ah, I knew. This is, there we go. Yeah, big hole in the front of the boat. Yeah, we probably don't need that, huh? Whoa, look at that. Look at how buoyant it is. Boom. There we go. Nice. So that was probably the issue all along. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to extend the fuel tank. Now that we've made it a lot wider. So I want to keep that in the front. We'll get rid of that and that. And then maybe there. We'll see how that is. Spawn that in. Cool. So it's not perfect. Sits forward a little bit. It's kind of wobbly, but as you can see, it's not bad. You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. So let's get in the captain's seat. I know there's still a couple things I need to do before I'll be able to just take this thing out to sea. Now we can focus on the net. I think that's going to be good. Simply because... That's the throttle, right? Oh, it still does go. Yeah, look how slow it is. All right, let me figure this out. Let me get this all connected, and we'll take this out, and then I can play a little bit with the net here. Okay, so all that was connected. What was the issue? Oh, fuel was the issue. Fluid, and then, like I say, I'll go over the boat. I just, at this point in time, I just need a vessel, which I totally completely was. I've been really busy doing some other stuff, and it just kind of caught me off guard. That's all. So if I need to extend this a little bit, I can. I suppose I can always, if I bring a modular engine, I can do some large ones on the sides, like maybe 4, 2 here and 2 there, and then that way I can extend this. We can make that a double. Now I don't know if it needs to be a double, but it could come back maybe just a little bit. Okay, now that's the net, and now we need the controls for the. I may as well get a seat here. Like, honestly, for what it's worth, let's just get a seat here. Okay, so all right. All that's connected. Let's connect all this as well. Right? I don't know if this distance is too short. It could be too short. So those are the things now that we're going to need to go over and just make sure that we have all that stuff dialed in. All right. So what we want to do is let's get our controls. So button number 1 is going to bring the winches down. And button number 2 will bring the winches up. All right. 1 winch down, 2 winch up, and then let's see, 3 can be let's see, crane out maybe. Crane up, and 4 can be crane down. All right, so 3 crane up, 4 crane down, and then let's do 5 and 6 can be the winch. This here can be extend net, and 6 can be retract net. 3 and 4. All right. 5 extend, 6 retract. 5 extend net, 6 retract net. Alrighty, and then of course there's the pivots, the velocity pivots. May as well do that. A and D, and then we want to invert this side. So A and D goes into there, and then that goes to here. Rotation target, and then we want that to be sticky. All right, and then W and S, I guess we don't need right now. All right, so I'm going to save this as our fishing ship, and let's spawn it in, and let's see what happens here. Nice and buoyant. I like that. So let me go out. Let me go out a little bit here. Let's see. Something like that, I think. Oh no! Just have to do this for now. I need to figure out why it's not working. Something, maybe the fuel pump, or there's something going on there. Okay, so we're out to sea now. We're way out to sea. Yeah, we're swinging around. Okay, then we'll say no. 1 and 2, 3. There we go. I'll bring the crane out. Make sure that's enough. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it might have to come out a little bit further, and then we'll extend the net down. right into the water. Be something like that, because we're kind of dragging it. And then if we say 5, oh, you know what? I'll have to change. I can't interact with them that way directly. So I have to change these to cables. Oh, actually, you know what? We can do that as well. And I can take a blank microcontroller, like a 2x2 or something, and just do that. And like that. Okay, and then, let's see. I'll make one, and then we'll copy it to the rest. Alright, so let's edit the microcontroller. We're just gonna get rid of the logic that's inside of it, and let's go inside and we'll just delete that. Okay, and so what do we need here? We need let's see, probably just a composite node, right? Let's see, one composite node, which will be composite, and this will be in from Rx. And then we just need the 3 buttons, right? Output, output, output. This will be release fish. And then we have net out, and then we have net in. Net in, okay. And now I need to take the composite signal data to receive, and I need to send it into there. And then what we also need is we need to have a huge RX on here, which is going to communicate with the net. So then we need a constant number, which we're going to use, right? And then that constant number we're also going to need on all these microphones. So this is why I use the winch, because I figured, like, if we don't use this, so we can extend it, right? Gives us more range, more ability. We can go deeper, hopefully, because we can weight this part down, which will allow the net to sink down further into the water. I guess that's the theory, or I'll try it out. This is all a test right now, right? Okay, so now we also need another blank microcontroller here. Same thing, we'll go inside it. Let's delete the nodes that are in there. Delete that, and then of course we need a composite node, and then we need. Do we need a composite? 2, 3. Yeah, we do. We need a composite, and this is going to be output, and this is going to be out to net. All right, and then we'll have our 3, right? This will be net out, net in, and this one here can be release fish. All right, so we'll update that, connect the composite to there. Oh, and then we need a constant on signal, because we are going to be constantly broadcasting from there, and then we need to hook that up to electricity. Now, to get electricity to here, I guess go through all that, and then I see that I still have to change these to cables, and then it's like we don't need this, right? If I change these to cable anchors, I can get composite directly from there, and I don't need to use the radio. Yeah, it's already set up, and it's a lot more fun to do it this way. Okay, so now in from the seat, which buttons are which? Retract net, extend net. So 5 is net out. So 5 is net out, and 6 is net in, and then this is net in. One, two. I guess I'll have to change this over because the microcontroller, we're going to be setting up the microcontroller. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? And then from the microcontroller, we're going to say net in, net out, and then release fish. And oh yeah, then we need to choose a frequency for this. It could be 0. I mean, right now it could be 0. There's nothing else. For the purpose of this test, we'll just leave it at 0. There is nothing else that is, in the way of this, functioning in the way of this. Okay, and then release. We just need a toggle button here, which is going to be release fish. Let's say for now, whatever. So I'll probably end up having to take this thing and sailing it somewhere. Okay, so we have a composite. That's set up, and that is set up. And that is turned on. Oh, yes, and then I was thinking the electricity, right? So for electricity, we just have to do that. Right, we can connect it through. And now I suppose if I want to, I could put a light and stuff on the net so we can see it in the water. Put a camera in there. We can start getting... I know we can't get any... This is kind of one of my pet peeves. Like, they give us the net, and then they don't give us anything else. And the net doesn't have composite nodes on it. It doesn't. So we can't get any information from the net. We don't know when it's full. We don't know anything about it. We can't read any of the statistics from it. So hopefully in an update, which is kind of silly, but in another update, they'll give us the rest of that if they choose to. Okay, so we've got that. All right, let me make sure this works. So we want to copy that. All right, we want to paste. And paste. I forgot how long it takes to do these things in Stormworks here. Merge. Why won't you merge? Okay, and then now we connect the composite nodes. Right, I could do composite right from here too if I want to. Now what do we need? We need net in, net out, release catch. So we have net in, net out, release catch. Let's see, net out, net in, and release catch. Okay, save that. Let's test that, see if that's going to work. I will work on the boat and modify the shape a little bit. Okay, so if I say 5 and 6 and nothing's happening. 5, 6, nothing's happening. And why is that? Oh, probably because I never connected anything. Oh, that's hilarious. Like, why is it working? Why is it working? Okay, so let's probably need some channels and stuff. 1, channel 2, and channel 3. All right, 2 and channel 3. Now, what do we want these to be? I'm gonna do that first here so I don't get confused. Let's go here. 2, 3, and then what do we need? We need composite right on off, and that needs to have 3 channels in it. All right, and that can go to here. And then channel 1 out, channel 2 in, channel 3 release fish. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna have to do this again once I have it set up. All right, so channel 1 release. Oh, I've forgotten already. What do we have? 1 out, 2 in, 3 release. All right, so 1 is out, 2 is in, and 3 is release. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Update that. Perfect. Now I can take the microcontroller and I can copy it and I can paste it, and I should be all right. So we'll paste that there. Let's see, paste that there, and we'll paste that there. Merge, you know, and as like I said, as always with my build, I build a basic hull, and then I'll chip away at it, right? I'll chip away at it and chip away at it, and kind of make it look. Because I mean, it's probably going to need to be taller, and a little bit of this and that, right? And I want to shape the front a little bit, and this is going to need to be shaped a little bit as well. And there's going to be some accessories and all this sort of stuff on the back too. So what I'll do is I'll look at some pictures of some fishing boats, and then we'll change this. So don't judge me, please, on the on how this thing looks. It's just a mock-up. I promise, it's just a mock-up. All right, so now if we go here and we say 5, oh yeah, there we go, and 6. Okay, perfect. So now let's. The last thing I wanted to do was figure out why. Oh, I know why it wasn't working. Probably because none of these are connected to the engine. So, let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I'm really excited. So I can't wait to kind of go through this and finish it, and just kind of make it cool, you know. All right. So first thing we'll do is we'll extend these. That'll go that way, and that will go that way, and then let's do this one first, just because. All right, extending these pipes. Yeah, it's probably going to be an hour, this video. It always takes a little bit just to hammer this stuff out. All right. And that's just because I foolishly built the fish factory, but at the time, before they changed the weight, it was the only way, right? No nets. All right. So this one here, I will do like this. All right. Cool, and that should be that. Okay, let's save this. It's just a small fishing boat, like I say, just a base mock-up. We'll definitely be changing it a little bit. Excellent. So now I should be able to sail out to sea. Oh. Super jump. Super jump out of the water. Oh, okay, and let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, well, look how fast that is with a single. Wait, this is our throttle here. I might have to dial that back. We'll slow this right down. For some reason, the sound in Stormworks has crashed. I don't know why. Unless I have it turned down, but I don't think I have it turned down. I think it's just crashed. So the next video, there will be sounds. There will be Stormworks sounds. All right, so now we want to, let's see, is it 4? No, let's go 5. Oh yeah, we can check the alignment. That might not work. Okay, so we extend it. We extend the net. And then we send the winches down into the water. Ooh, this is exciting. Let's see how it looks. So now we're in the water. Yeah, look, the water wants to drag it. Okay, so then if we extend the net. Ooh, look at that. So what do we do? Let's let out a little bit more winching. Okay. And I'm just gonna let the net fully extend, and let's speed up the throttle a little bit. What do we do? 50 throttle, and it should just kind of be crappy. Okay. All right. Just gonna kind of be crappy. So, 2 of them have to sink and 2 of them have to float. Yeah. That's how that's going to have to be. Because it's not really, can't really use this like a drag net because it just doesn't, you know what I mean? It just kind of, I don't even know what to say. I don't really know what to say. If these were fixed, it's just getting kind of ugly. Alright, let's just try something here. If they were fixed length, or let's try something else before I merge all this together. Let's just try something else here. This is the calibrating, right? This is where we have to start to calibrate. So let's see, where does it extend from? I don't know. Let's put a couple of weights there, and let's put a couple of weights there, and then let's see how that works. Yeah, unfortunately. All right, what did I say? 50%. Yeah, okay. And then, like I say, my Stormworks sound has crashed. It's really annoying. So we'll extend this out like this. And then we want the winches to go down. So my hope is that 2 of them are going to sink faster than the other 2. Maybe. So we let it out, and then if I say extend net, like that. Yes, you see, part of it has to sink faster. There we go. Ooh, that's really nice. So what I may need to do, that's interesting. So either these inside winches aren't going to be winches. Let's see. So if we, let's just see, if we extend the winch down a little bit more, yeah, see, there we go. Now it's starting to, And these back ones should float. These back ones should float. They should be, what I mean is they should be lighter, a little bit lighter. So maybe I'll add a little bit more weight. And then what I'll do is might have to separate the winches, right? Might have to separate the winches. So that way the front two are independent from the back two. And then that way we can sort of pull the net back up towards the ship. Oh yeah, that's perfect. This is a really good start. This is a really good start. All right, so we'll try that. We'll try that. So that means we just need two frequencies. That's all I guess. Two separate buttons for that. But I feel like that could probably work. A little bit more weight. See, it's either that or I can always extend this, change the speed of the, because I mean once they're full, they're full, right? We don't want to go down that far. So let's see here. Let's take another weight block, and I'm gonna put one more weight block on here. And then what I want to do is I want to change the speed that these go out. So they go out maybe twice as fast, but that also means they're going to come in twice as fast. So I don't want to do that. What I want to do is I want to make these ones so they're independent. All right, and so what I'll do is there's probably no electricity in that one. Let's release fish, right? I know I could just go in from the seat, but all right. 1, 2, and 3, 4. This is just what we'll do for now, and then in, out, and then this will be in, oops, and then out. And then what I'll do is I'll have to create like a station, like a winch station or something, or just sort of figure out a little how to creatively separate all this. So this one here is going to be this one up, and yeah, and then this will be down and down, and then this can be up. Where are we here? Up, and this can be up, and this can be down, and this can also be down as well. All right, well, let's save that. Cool. Spawn it in. Our very basic fishing ship here. All right. With throttle, yeah, about 50%. Toggle. All right. We're out at sea. So extend the crane. Is it 3? Right, and then what we can do is I can do that. So it comes down into the water. And then that one. And then what we want to do is extend the net. See how that looks. Maybe something like that. There we go. I just don't like that it's all floppy in the middle, right? Like, do I need a fifth? Do we need a fifth anchor there for it? I'll try that right now. Put a fifth anchor on there, and then that's going to conclude basically, I guess, our net test. Yeah, might need that. Just a fifth kind of. Let's see, where would that go? because it's the front here that needs it. So if we extend this across to here. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was gonna make it so they could pivot, right? I was gonna make it so they could pivot. But I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to. I'm just gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off on the pivot for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold off on the pivot for now. Okay, and then now what do I need? I need to take this whole thing here. Can I get it all, please? Okay, so if I paste that, and then let's just see what happens to... What if I do this and this? It breaks. It breaks. Okay, so can't do more than 4. All right. So how do I deal with that problem then? The floppiness. Because it flops in the middle. It flops in the middle. It flops in the middle. You know? All right. Well, I'm gonna give this one more little test. Oh, there's no net now because I'm gonna give this another little test. So there you have it. If you connect it to, you can only use 4. This forms a net. So that's a net for them. So now I guess I just have to control it in the water, and then maybe we'll have to have multiple small nets or something. I'm not too sure. I'm not really impressed so far. Let's see. 3. I just have to figure out how it wants to sit in the water, right? Maybe I was going too fast. Maybe I wasn't going too fast. Right, so we bring it down into the water there. And then I want that one to go out like to there. And then if we extend the net, that's kind of how it is. It's just kind of hanging there, right? So do I need to speed this up a little bit? And then it pulls it out. But as you can see, it's kind of like, it's like flopping over itself. I think I do need the pivots. I believe I'm quite positive now that I need the pivots. I just got to make sure I can grab everything here when I. Is that everything? Only one way to find out. Okay, we'll paste that there, and I am going to do this now. going to turn this off because the logic is always backwards. Even though it's not supposed to be backwards, it's still backwards. Alright, and then we can merge. Oh, goodness me. Clear content. Cut. Paste. Clear content. Cut. Paste. Merge. Okay, and now I will use A and D for that. And I don't need to invert it now. All right, let's try this. So I'll keep working on it. Yes, I'll keep working on it and keep trying. See what we can do here. This little fishing boat. They didn't. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Sometimes I just don't know. All right. We'll get this out here, and then let's see. We'll extend the crane. That's it, and then winch down. Oops. There, we'll watch the net go out. Down into the water. Yeah, see if I... Oh, I didn't... Oh, man. I thought I had these inverted. I did not. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. There we go. All right. Let's try that. Because I think what is happening here is there's too much flexibility on the line, and I think I just need to. How badly are we consuming fuel? All right, well, that's unknown. Okay, so I'll have to figure... Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, let's see. 3. Bring that out. And then we'll bring these down. Alrighty. Yes, see, I think that's what we need to do is they extend like that. And then if we bring this into the water... And like they might need to be bigger and whatever else, right? And then we can say extend the net. Right, there we go. Then the net is extending. I think we got it. Yes. Yes. Just like that. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. And then if it gets to be too big, I can always bring up the front side of the net. There we go. A fishing net. Cool. It's like a drag net. Yeah, now these arms might need to be a bit bigger. Something like that. But there we go. Okay, so now let's say we're full of fish. I wonder if I'm probably not going to catch one. If I turn on the spawn rate. Let's see. What is it? Settings. And is it general? And then wildlife will turn that on. And then third person, tree quality. I thought you could turn it on here, just the fish. Did they get rid of that? they got rid of that. I suppose, and then there's like a fish finder block now, right? Or is it in the custom menu? I say sea monsters is off. Oh, I may have them disabled in this world, and maybe that's why the option isn't there. Okay, well, like I say, I'll start in another world, and I'll see if I can get the fish going. And then the other thing that we need to check out as well is they had the fish finder block. So I want to check that out also, and just try and make a go of it. Yeah. So there it is. We have a fishing net in our very basic fishing boat. So thank you so much for watching, liking and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.